Kalani Sitake. Now two of his star linebackers join the program. They are Jack Kelly and Isaiah Glasker. Welcome to the show, gentlemen. Good to have you in St. George.
Thank you for having us.
All right, let's go ahead and start with this from the NFL draft. This question was brought up on BYU Sports Nation yesterday. Is the reason that Shedeur Sanders dropped in the draft so much because of what you and the linebackers did to him in the Alamo Bowl?
I love him passing over here. Yeah. Jack's like, nope.
Yeah. No, we played a good game. We prepared well for them, so I don't know. They kind of got what they had coming for them. Personally, that's how I feel, my personal opinion. But they're a solid team, and we always wish the best for all those boys, especially in the draft. So,
you know, I'll ask both of you. I mean, it's the NFL draft wrapped up today. You guys have NFL draft aspirations. What's this time like for you, watching that, realizing it's not going to be very long before that's in your future?
I mean, it's kind of crazy, like seeing Batty, J-Rob, them getting picked up, the other guys that are going to get picked up here soon, knowing that that can be us in a year, like you said. Obviously, we just got to keep working hard, building this camaraderie, building this team up, and playing to the best of our ability.
What is it like for you to watch your teammates who you are so close with and you go to battle with go through that whole process? Just from your vantage point, we'll start with you, Isaiah. What has it been like to watch those guys take on the whole NFL draft preparation process?
Well, really, you could just learn a lot from what they're doing. I feel like, especially with the training and everything, I don't know. See, I'm totally new to this process, and like having them as like an example, it helps me like prepare for, especially like next year when that's like a time I'm going to be trying to get to the draft. So I don't know, just watching them, they're a great example of just what I need to do as myself. So.
How do you guys look back on spring? How do you feel it went for you guys individually, but also for the position group and the defense as a whole?
I think it went great. I think everyone improved. The new guys that came in, they all really bought into the whole thing and understood the playbook, played to the highest of their ability, and continued to build this culture that Kalani always talks about.
Over for you, Isaiah.
And then I didn't get the chance to play in spring ball. I just had surgery not too long ago. I had surgery on my wrist just from in the season, just had to get repaired. But so far, just basically watching the boys, I feel like our room, especially just as a linebacker core, it's very dominant. And we have like a lot of boys that can go out there and play. So especially watching these young guys come up, making plays and stuff in spring ball, just showing what they can do. It's exciting to see what we can do this coming year. So.
There's a lot of brotherhood and camaraderie in that linebackers room. So understandably, when you see a good friend of yours like Harrison Taggart enter the transfer portal and seek another place, there are mixed emotions. So you want the best for your brothers, and clearly he's chosen something else. But what is that like for both of you to watch what Harrison is doing, knowing that you're staying at BYU, but, again, and you wish him well? So how do you tackle that whole thing, no pun intended, emotionally?
Obviously, it's super hard. It's all love with him. He did what he needed to do at BYU. He balled out. He built and he bought into this program. But at the end of the day, it's what's best for him, and that's going to be somewhere else, obviously. But we have, like Isaiah said, we have a great linebacker core. People are going to step up. We have plenty of guys that are going to be able to come in and play that role.
Isaiah, how was that for you, that whole process, watching what Harrison went through?
But like he said, you kind of just have to do what you have to do for yourself. You got to see, like, I don't know if that's the decision that you have to make. That's kind of what you have to do, and that's one of my boys. So obviously, I'm going to support him regardless of what happens. So,
you know, and staying along that same line, not specifically with Harrison, but just in general, with the transfer portal being what it is, when you have a teammate that decides that's the direction that they want to go, because it is such an individual decision, do you guys try and change their mind? Do you talk to them, or do you just, because it's their decision, you just kind of leave them alone? How do you guys handle that?
I mean, you can kind of try to talk to them and understand their point of view, but at the end of the day, they probably already have their mind made up, and if that's what's best for them, we're going to support that. You don't want to like try to convince them otherwise and make them second guess themselves. Yeah. So you just kind of try to understand it and then encourage them along the way.
I'd probably say the same thing. Just kind of have to understand and then just encourage. I don't know. With his decision, I support everything that he's doing. If that's the decision that he's going to make, I just have to sit here and support him just because that's one of my brothers. So I don't know. Regardless of what he does, he just knows that I'm always going to be there for him. So
great teammates, great football players, Isaiah Glasker and Jack Kelly, two great linebackers as well, representing BYU football at the St. George Fan Fest. Okay, let's talk about who replaces Harrison Taggart there in the middle. Siale Acera is the guy that I spent some good time with on the ship, on that cruise, and he talked about how excited he is to try and earn that spot. What do you two see from a guy like Ciale potentially stepping in that middle linebacker spot? Jack, we'll start with you.
He definitely got some reps at ones during the spring, and he stepped up when he needed to. He's a physical guy, has great speed. He's very coachable, and he works really hard. So I think he's going to do a great job of stepping in that role and continue to earn that.
Isaiah, what would you add to that about Ciale?
That dude's a dog. I'm just excited to see what he can do, really. He's super athletic, can move pretty well, especially as a linebacker and stuff. Him coming from, a D-end in high school. And so I'm really excited to see what he can do this year. So
that dude seems to talk a lot. Does he talk a lot on the field?
Most definitely.
Isaiah, when you look at what this team has coming back, high expectations after coming off of an 11-win season. It seems like it's night and day, the expectations and the amount of attention that's on this team now versus a year ago. Does that change expectations internally? How do you factor that in now that, for lack of a better term, people have taken notice of what you guys are doing?
See, even last year, I knew what we could do. All of us, we knew the type of players we had on our team, and especially this coming year, we have a lot of young guys, and really it's just holding people accountable. You know what I'm saying? We hold the people accountable, set the same standard that we had last year. We're going to be all right. So,
Jack, you guys aren't going to sneak up on anybody. Everyone's going to have BYU circled on the schedule this year, aren't they?
Yeah, for sure. But like you said, it's kind of we don't really buy into that too much, so we know what we could do, like Isaiah said, and we're just going to continue to trust in each other and play out the season.
Okay, we have to ask what you two are going to do away from football because, shocker, these guys actually have some free time and want to break away from the game. But, Jack, we know you're an incredible BMX bike rider. We've seen videos of you dunking surface, okay? Isaiah, you clearly can dance. You had the swag on the Alamo Bowl. So what do you two guys do to enjoy some off-season and well-deserved off-season time? Isaiah, we'll begin with you.
I like outdoors, so I'm always in the mountains doing something. Really, I'll probably say skiing or snowmobiling, just anything really like that, or I'm a big roller skater as well. So.
What? Roller skater?
Yeah,
Jack,
roller
have you
skating.
seen him roller skate?
I have not in person.
Yeah, no, every Thursday night I try to get out there, so, yeah.
Let's go.
With the music?
With the music, disco night.
Oh, yeah.
Jack, you pulling backflips on a BMX bike in the off-season?
No, my dad won't let me ride anymore. I wish.
Very good. Hey, well, we wish you the best. And, again, just try and relax as much as you can. Can't wait for an exciting 2025 football season. As we let you go, what's your message to Cougar Nation about what they can expect from BYU football quickly as they head into their own offseason as fans? Jack?
I'd just say you're going to get a team that's going to be even better than last year. We're going to continue to build, and we appreciate all the support we get continuously throughout the year.
Isaiah?
I just want to let Cougar Nation know, man, we're always doubted, and we're going to stick together this season, come out with 9-11-2. We're going to – I'd probably say what? We're going to get that natty, that Big 12 championship for sure. Yeah.
Aim high.
Aim high.
Stars.
I love it. Hey, you rock those shades, man. All good.
Nah, I appreciate
Roller
you.
skates and shades.
Roller skates and shades is how we do it down in Provo. So
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, we mentioned that there could be some updated information on BYU football players signing free agent contracts. We've got an update. Caleb Etienne signing with your Cincinnati
Let's go.
Bengals.
Who dey?